Hey everybody, Max Kevin here. It's Little Cute Podcast. It's not too long. Well, I'm just enjoying my Saturday morning koofies here. Over here in Japan, Saturday morning. There's a typhoon coming or something. It's fucking rainy, man. It's hot and rainy. It's a hot sauna. Just enjoying my Saturday morning cold brew koofies on a hot sauna day over here in Japan. We got typhoons. We got sushi. What else? We got the Olympics. You've been watching the Olympics there? I'm watching the karate there. I'm watching the karate Olympics, it's a martial art, karate, or as it's pronounced in Japanese, karate, which means empty hand, as in you don't have a weapon. As in, yo bro, your hand's empty. Where's your gun? Oh, you don't have a gun? You don't have a knife? You don't have shit? Alright, let's learn how to punch dudes with your empty hand. You should probably buy a gun, though. So anyway, they're doing karate over here in the Olympics. I don't know if you guys have been watching that. It's like the UFC. It's a lot like the UFC. Except there's no wrestling, no jiu-jitsu. It's just only karate. It's just striking. And it's pretty much exactly the same as the UFC, except in the karate, when you hit a guy, you have to yell really loud. When you make contact with the other guy, you have to go, yeah, because otherwise they wouldn't know if you hit the guy. Because like in the UFC, they know you hit the guy because the other guy gets knocked out. But in Olympic karate, no one knows if you actually made contact. Unless you yell really loud. I think that's pretty much the only. But besides that, it's pretty much exactly the same. Except they don't. All these guys, like, they don't hit that hard, I guess. They're just trying to score points. They're trying to score hits. And it's not, and you're trying to make contact. It's like every time they make contact, they're like, whoa! It's like, all right, dude, how about you don't have to scream every time. Just hit the guy. We can see it. Hey, you want to join the UFC? Probably not, because all you do is karate, and you just scream every time you hit the guy, Yeah, there was this German guy doing the karate last night. His name was Noah Bitch. That was his real name, Noah Bitch. And he was acting like a little bitch. I guess that's as far as I can take that joke. Let's talk about the UFC. We got the UFC tomorrow. That's why you guys tune into this podcast pretty much, because it's fucking boring. You just want to know how to bet on the UFC. So, we got a big fight. We got some big fights tomorrow. UFC 265, big fights. Fat boy fights. Little boy fights. Old woman fights. And, of course, Song Yadong. Song Yadong's fighting the Chinese penis, Song Yadong. Anyway, of course, there's controversy in this heavyweight fight because they made an interim belt, which is pretty stupid, because it's not. Ngannou he's not. I don't know what he's doing. I think he didn't want to pay him enough, so he didn't feel like fighting. So they're like, okay, we'll make an interim belt. It's like, I don't know about that one. So anyway, we got Cereal Gaines, Cereal Captain Crunch Gaines, Cereal Lucky Charms Gaines. Cereal Honey Bunches of Oats Gaines. Cereal Frosted Flakes Gaines versus Derek the Black Beast Lewis. Of course, Derek Lewis got that one punch power, but that's pretty much it. He's got one punch power. He's got flying knees. That's pretty much it, I think Cereal Gaines going to take this one. I don't think. I mean, Cereal Gaines. He's like the next evolution of the heavyweight fighters, every generation, like the guys this generation could beat the shit out of the guys 10 years ago. No problem. They just keep getting better and better, And he's like, Cyril Gaines he's just a huge fucking dude, And he's a really good martial artist too, He's really, if we think about the heavyweight fighters that are good martial artists, none of them are really like Stipe, he's a good boxer and good wrestler. It's pretty good. Ngannou is a terrible martial artist. Then of course we got Volkov, who's a good striker. We got Curtis Blades, who's a good wrestler. But that's pretty much it. Curtis Blades, man. He could be, he has the athleticism and the wrestling, but it's just I don't know. He just can't piece it together, I don't know. He always. I don't know. We'll see what happens with him. But anyway, Cyril Gaines, he's coming up, and he's got the whole picture. He's got the striking. He's got the wrestling. He's got the jiu-jitsu. He's got the athleticism. He's a full bowl of cereal with milk. With cream. It's like he's eating. It's like eating Captain Crunch with cream. That's Cyril Gaines over here. Derek Lewis, he's just got that right hand. So. And the flying knees, the dirty flying knees. And Cyril Gaines, he just shut down. He shut down that other dude. What was that guy's name? Can't think of it. I can't think of it right now. The guy that exploded over Reem's face. He called out Ngannou, and he got knocked out by Ngannou. God, what was his name? What was his name? Let me look here. This is bothering me. Oh, there we go. Jairzinho Rosenstreak in my pants. Yeah, he just shut him down, dude, for 5 minutes. And Rosenstreak kind of has the same style as Derek Lewis, just kind of looking for that punch and power, And he just shut him down, Totally shut him down. Just kept the distance. And of course, Volkov. I mean, he shut down Volkov too. I mean, he outstruck Volkov. Volkov's probably the best striker in the heavyweight division, and he just shut him down too. So I don't know. I think Cyril Gaines going to fight this. He fights smart too. He isn't going. He's not stupid. So I think he's just going to totally keep the distance. He's not even going to get close. I don't think he's going to get close to Derek Lewis. He's just going to keep the distance. Win a striking match, maybe win by decision. But his clinch game he does the dirty knees in the clinch too. I don't think Derek Lewis has anything for him. But of course, Derek Lewis, he could just get a lucky punch. There's always that chance. Derek Lewis get the lucky punch. So that's why we're watching, right? That's why we're watching, And of course, I'm cheering for Derek Lewis. Everybody loves him, right? Everybody loves him because he's a little fat boy. He's a little fat boy, which is with a one punch power, So I'm pretty sure Cyril Gaines is going to take this one, but I'm rooting for Derek Lewis. Come on, fat boy, knock him out. Of course, then we got Jose Aldo versus Pedro Munoz, and I think Jose is going to take that one. They're both the same age there, I was thinking if Pedro Munoz was younger, he might have a better chance there, but I think Jose is just he's just really fucking good. And he lost his fight against Yan, the Russian. Yan, was that his last? Yeah, and then he beat Marlon Vera. Yeah, and he looked good against Marlon Vera. He looked good against Yan until he lost. And he's still good. And Pedro Munoz, I don't know, man. I mean, his last win was against Cody Garbrandt. His last one was against Cody Garbrandt when Cody Garbrandt just fucking saw red, dude. Just fucking saw red and started throwing down, dude. Fucking throw down, dude. I saw red. And then he lost to Aljamain Sterling, and then he lost to Frankie Edgar, so I don't know. I think Jose's going to take that one. He's just a better all-around fighter, Then of course we got Michael Chiesa versus Luque. I think Luque is going to take that one. Luque has been looking real good. He's just getting better and better, and he's entering his prime. He's only 29 years old. I think his last loss was to Wonder Boy, and that was when I think he was only 27 in that one. So he's still not in his prime, And then the way he beat Tyron Woodley, he just destroyed Tyron Woodley. I don't know. Luque's just been looking good. I think he's gonna be a contender in the division, dude. People need to give him respect, dude. They don't give him any respect, dude. I think they need to give him some respect, bro. He's gonna be a contender in the division, dude. And of course, Michael Chiesa, he's, he's 33. I don't know, he's just older. Let's see, he beat Dos Anjos in decision. Yeah, he beat Diego Sanchez. Yeah, he hasn't really... He lost to Carlos Conduit. That was 3 years ago, though. Yeah, I don't know. I think Luque's, it's Luque's time. It's Luque's time. He's going to take it. And, of course, then we got the girl fight. Girl fight, Tisha Torres versus Angela Hill. And Angela Hill's 36 years old, so I'm going with Tisha Torres. And she seems to have fought better opponents. Then, of course, we got Song Yadong versus Casey Kenny. I don't really know anything about Casey Kenny. Of course, everyone loves Song Yadong. God, Song Yadong is only 23. I feel like he needs a couple more years to train his martial arts because he doesn't have the cardio there. He's a good striker, but he doesn't. His wrestling, his wrestling and ground game is just terrible. So I don't know. I don't know about Casey Kenny. He lost to Dominic Cruz. Oh, is that who that was? Anyway, I think Casey Kenny will probably take this one. Even though they're trying to, if it goes to decision, they'll give it to Song Yadong because they're trying to pump him up for the Chinese audience, And of course, his name's Yadong. So, no matter what happens during that fight, I'm pretty sure the announcers are going to say Yadong as many times as possible. Like, Yadong's on the ground. Yadong is giving it to him in the face. Yadong is coming all over your boy. Anyway, so anyway, I did a parlay. 4-way parlay, $10 on Tisha Torres, Luque, Aldo, and Serial Gains to win 65. I mean, that's a tough parlay there, And then I also did some straight bets to in case my parlay doesn't work out, in case Derek Lewis gets a lucky punch there. Put $10 on Aldo, $10 on Luque, $10 on Tisha Torres. But hopefully those win. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good in the UFC. My UFC betting, I'm up like 75%. From my initial deposit, I'm up 75%. No big deal. No big deal. It's a lot better than my stock market gains. God damn it. Oh, God damn it. Oh, God. Anytime I think about the stock market, I just get blood red irate. I just get so fucking angry. I just get so goddamn angry. So goddamn blood red irate. Of course, this week, the jobs numbers came out. Stock market. On Wednesday, the private sector jobs numbers came out. And, they expected 600,000 jobs, and the actual number was 300,000. So it missed by 50%, which is fucking insane, And as soon as that came out, gold and silver started bulking up, dude. They started bulking up. They're like, oh, it was a 50% miss. I mean, maybe like there'd be like a 10% miss, But a 50% miss. They thought there was going to be 600,000 private sector jobs. There's only 300,000. I mean, that is a huge fucking miss. Like, how the fuck did everyone get that so wrong? That was a huge miss, So anyway, when that happened, gold and silver started bulking up, dude. Fucking bulking up. They're bulking, dude. Fucking creatine, fucking protein, fucking acylosine, fucking leucine, dude. We're fucking bulking up, dude. Let's get some fucking steroids, dude. Okay, and then they reached their ceilings, and they reached their technical ceilings, like, so for the past, ever since gold took a dump in June. That trading ceiling has been about 1830, right? So right when it hits that trading ceiling, 1830, someone for the Federal Reserve says, "Oh yeah, we might raise rates 2023 probably, maybe, I don't know, 2 years from now we'll probably raise rates," and then they just took a diarrhea dump, and they lost all of their gains. They lost all of their gains in fucking 30 minutes that they just accumulated over the past 2 hours. Because some fucking person at the Fed said, "Oh yeah, we'll raise rates in 2 years. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. Everything's gonna be fine. There's no inflation. We'll be able to raise rates 2 years from now. There's no reason to buy gold. You don't have to buy that stuff. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine." Which is obviously fucking bullshit. It's obviously fucking bullshit. There's no way they can fucking raise rates, because if they raise rates, the whole economy will collapse. And it was happening even before COVID. They tried to raise rates from 2015 to 2018, and they had to stop because the economy was collapsing. So they stopped raising rates. And and now they don't even have to do it. They just fucking say they will do it 2 years from now, and the market reacts. And I don't know if it's just the fucking algorithms that are trading on this, or if it's like a conspiracy where all these banks are simultaneously like dumping their future contracts at the exact time this person says this. Like they coordinate, to make that their reason. But it's just fucking bullshit, because the data, on Wednesday, gold and silver were broken up because of the data, because of the actual real world data. They're going up. And then someone says something that's a fucking lie, that's not possible, and they go down. So basically, this is the market we're in right now. The actual real world data is of no consequence, and what is of consequence is lies that people tell that about what they're gonna do 2 fucking years in the future. So anyway, that was making me blood red irate, because it just doesn't make any fucking sense. And of course, on Friday, the non-farm payrolls come out, so that includes the public sector jobs. So of course, I was thinking the public sector jobs, they would probably miss too. If the private sector jobs missed by 50%, which is a huge fucking miss. I mean, the public sector jobs, those are probably that's probably begin miss too, right? Because the economy, it's just one economy. You can't have one sector decline or miss estimates by 50% and the other one, not miss. So the projection was 800,000 and the actual number was 900,000. So the public sector jobs increased 15% more than projections, right? So private sector jobs missed estimates by 50%, and public sector jobs were bigger than estimates by 15%. And how does that make any fucking sense anymore? How can their estimates by how many jobs in the public and private sector be so fucking wrong? How can one be so wrong and the other one go in completely opposite direction? It doesn't make any goddamn sense, So anyway, gold and silver took another giant diarrhea dump on Friday with that news, because people think if the Fed keeps saying that they can't raise rates, we're not going to raise rates or taper until the job numbers look good, which is another fucking lie too, because that's just what they're saying. Because they can never taper. They can never taper, and they can never stop printing money. They can never raise rates, but they need an excuse every time. So everyone's convinced right now. It's like, oh, okay, it's the unemployment. As soon as the unemployment numbers go down, they'll stop. But that's a fucking lie. But anyway, it doesn't matter, because people trade on that belief, So the good numbers came out, so people think that the Fed will raise rates and taper. So gold and silver took another giant diarrhea dump on Friday, which is just fucking insane. I don't understand why people believe what the Fed says. And another thing too, it's like right now the gold prices, they're behaving in a way that they have never behaved before in history, right? Like from 2003 to 2008, gold went from $300 to $800. This was because the Federal Reserve lowered interest rates, right? And there was the war spending, right, from Iraq, right? Oh, that was a whole $1 trillion they spent on Iraq, Fucking, they throw around $1 trillion right now like it's a fucking, I don't know, something that you throw around like a goddamn baseball, But, they weren't even doing quantitative easing. The Federal Reserve wasn't even doing quantitative easing, which is where they buy government bonds and they buy mortgage-backed securities, right? That started after 2008. But from 2003 to 2008, they weren't even doing that. All that happened was they lowered interest rates, right? They lowered interest rates, and there was increased spending from the Iraq War, right? And that caused gold to go from 300 to 800 in 5 years, right? And then, of course, in 2008, it went down with the market. But then from 2009 to 2013, right, the Federal Reserve continued those lower interest rates and also started quantitative easing, which is where they were buying bonds and mortgage-backed securities. And gold went from 1,800 to 1,900. Right? I think the highest I was ever traded was $2,016 or something like that. So gold doubled in price, right? So from 2003 to 2008, gold almost tripled in price. And then from 2009 to 2013, gold almost doubled in price, right? And right now, from 2020 to 2021, they're doing the exact same thing that they did from those time periods. Their interest rates are near zero, and they're printing a cosmic fuck ton of money. It's the exact same thing that happened after 2008 and from 2003, 2008, and yet gold and silver prices are going down. This is the only fucking time in history that that's happened. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. God, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, so I'm just a little blood redder 8 about that, and it's very upsetting because I know eventually there's going to be a giant fucking collapse and gold and silver are going to skyrocket, but problem is I've already lost all my money. All my money's fucking gone, and all my fucking life savings all fucking gone. Well, that's not true. I still have a couple trades that expire in January. So if gold and silver doesn't, but that's another thing. If gold and silver skyrocket by January, I'm just going to break even. All the gains that I make will allow me to break even. It's just so fucking frustrating because I know I'm right. I know it's going to happen, and I'm not going. I'm going to be no better off. I'm going to be worse off. The super inflation is going to happen. I'm not going to have any money. I'm not going to have any money anyway. Oh God. Anyway, besides that, everything's good. Besides losing all my money despite being right, everything's good. Everything's good. Oh God. Anyway, thanks for listening to me complain. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for supporting me. Oh, this is a long fucking podcast. Anyway, thanks for listening. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow.